You know what would be nice? Adopting a young child from a broken home and giving them a life they never would have had otherwise. You know what is kind of creepy? Adopting an adult 20-year-old female child as a creepy old man who has a history of making sexual advances on 18-year-old girls and then rubbing it in your wife's face and turning it into a show on A&E. I don't even know what we're doing anymore, quite frankly, but this is just an absolute treat. Thanks to the viewer that sent this to my email. Rachel, if you're watching this, God bless. A brand new show came out recently on A&E called Adults Adopting Adults. Here is a little bit from season 1, and let's just get right into it. There's a lot to say.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
I'm making stuffed mushrooms for Ileana.
Do I get some?
Not tonight. My name's Danny. This is my wife, Christy, and we live in Chillicothe.
Danny and Christy
It's her and I.
from Ohio.
Our entire family, except for all of our critters. Christy has way too many cats.
Ah, she's a cat lady, and she calls them critters. Already, I can see why this man might need a little bit of affection in his life because his wife gives it all to her critters, I'm sure. Danny and Christy plan to adopt Ileana, a 20-year-old woman from Austria. They've paid for her flight to America. What could go wrong?
About 3 months ago, I went on social media and one evening read a post from Ileana. Her father died when she was very, very young. And she truly needed somebody in her life. So we started communicating via text messages and just became acquainted.
What? Dude, there is so much going on here. What is it? We just became acquainted, I guess you'd call it, or at least that's what I'm going to call it while my wife's sitting here. One must ask the question, how do you even get on the side of the internet where adopting a 20-year-old Austrian chick with daddy issues becomes a viable thing to do? You can't tell me this man wasn't on an adult campsite and caught feelings, and now he's going all the way to the lengths of adopting this chick so he can try to slide in.
And
Look at
just
this.
became acquainted. She looked at me as a father.
Acquainted. We became acquainted, for lack of words I'm allowed to say on camera. Am I right? Yeah.
And I see her
Look at her face,
as
dude.
my daughter. I've
Look at
always
her
wanted
face.
a daughter in my life.
My man's really gonna rub this whole thing in his wife's face on camera. I mean, look at the disdain on Sandy's face right here. He is cold as ice. Dude, you've been sexting with a cam model behind your wife's back and you caught feelings, so now you're trying to adopt her and spin it off as some sort of like humanitarian crusade to save a fatherless 20-year-old? The audacity of some men.
We can't have children of our own.
Christy, what's your motivation?
It's love for our family. He and I being the family.
And Christy, what's your motivation? You seem okay with this? No, she is not. Can we get one more look at that face, please? Look at this. That is the face of a true death of one's soul, the snuffing out of whatever light remained inside of someone's heart. She is now a husk of a human being as her husband parades around the fact that he's trying to adopt a 20-year-old Austrian chick that he met online and broadcasting it to the whole world. Someone pour this woman a martini.
Did you ever think that we would someday be adopting a grown woman with a baby?
I try not to think too far ahead. Maybe that was the problem. Ileana is about to have a baby of her own.
Oh my God.
Ileana has a great need. The baby's going to have a great need. To be honest, I've never even changed a diaper, never wanted to change a diaper. I feel like I have a lot of love in my heart.
Talk about a twofer. Honestly, this might not be such a bad deal, quite frankly, because you're getting a buy one, get one right now. You're adopting a daughter and getting a granddaughter thrown in for free. And from what I understand, adoption is not cheap. So my man might not be a creep. He might just be economical.
I feel like I have a lot of love in my heart, but it's mostly for my fur babies.
Dear God.
Adult adoption came to my attention when
I was in my 5th hour of browsing the hub and decided to kick it up a notch and join the live chat room cam models, and one thing led to another. Next thing I know, I'm adopting this young 20-year-old girl and she's pregnant. I have no idea what the hell's happening, but boy, was I thinking with my dick.
adult adoption came to my attention when a young 18-year-old girl came and bought a puppy from us. Her father had passed away years before, and I just felt a need to help her in some way.
I bet.
She was interested in adult adoption. Unfortunately, I could not pursue that that first young lady
Why
because
not?
I actually started having feelings for her. She was a very beautiful young lady.
Oh my God. The truth comes out. My man, you already tried to smash the last fatherless 18-year-old that opened up to you about her life and asked for help. And now you're going to pull the "this time is different" card in front of your wife on camera? The fuck out of here, dude. I was actually once very interested in adult adoption because I sold a puppy, and a young smoking hot 18-year-old was looking for a father because she had daddy issues. Unfortunately, my wife wouldn't let me because I tried to have sex with her. But things are different now, and it looks like we're going to be one big happy family here once we pick up Ileana from the airport. This is a disaster.
He's been unfaithful in the past.
Oh, and he's a cheater.
And it almost ended.
And he's a
us.
cheater. Once a cheater, always a
And
cheater.
I was promised that was not going to ever happen again.
That you were.
Then Ileana came along, and I thought, he's really doing this again.
And you were right. He is really doing it again in front of the whole fucking world.
What do you want this thing to say?
Well, I don't know. What would you want it to say?
If it was my poster, I'd want it to say, "Welcome to Ohio, where's my blowy?" But you knew it.
Bruh.
Welcome to Ohio, where's my blowy? But you knew it. You knew what I was
You gotta
gonna
be such a
say.
freak show.
You knew it, honey. You knew it. You knew I was going to try to sleep with her. The hell did you think I was trying to do? Oh, my God, you idiot. No, sweetheart, I'm just kidding. I think this will be good for the family. But seriously, I'm gonna smash for sure. Yeah. Sorry.
We've had a lot of friends and family that are just very perplexed.
Our lives are about ready to change.
Yes, they are.
Why would they be
Ileana and
perplexed?
I
This
have
seems
just
super
hit it off,
normal.
and I think she's going to be a wonderful addition to our family.
Oh.
But if you don't bond with her, then so be it.
Oh, come on.
Where's my milkshake?
What?
Can you hand me my milkshake?
I'm kind of thinking we were having a conversation there.
I know, but I needed my milkshake, and I need you to tell me how good my sign looks.
Bro, this dude is an actual adult child. Like he's a legitimate adult child. Chrissy, where's my milkshake? I'm trying to write this sign here and I can't find my milkshake. I put it down over there just a minute ago. Have you seen my milkshake? God damn it, Christy. Where's my goddamn milkshake? It's the middle of the day, bro. What are you doing drinking a milkshake, you sex-addicted psychopath?
Annie really likes to downplay my concerns and just brushes them off every time. And
It's not me,
he
it's you,
proceeds
honey.
on. So I have clean sheets for Ileana's bed,
Do you
but
have a pillow for her?
I have one, brand new. Our
Sandy's
marriage
got
is
it
not
covered.
strong enough to have someone else moving into our house. So I went ahead and made sure that we had other accommodations for Ileana and her baby and bought a camper and set it up right outside the house. That way she's safe and she's comfortable and
Look
they
at
have
his
their own
face.
space.
Look at his
and
face.
I can
He's like, yeah, you ain't stopping me, bitch. Sandy trying to put her foot down right now. She's like, you know what? I said okay to the adoption of this young girl you met in an online chat room suspiciously, but I'm bought an RV. So she's not sleeping in the house with us. She's in the RV, and that will be fine. He's just smiling, ear to ear grinning the whole time as she says it's like, yeah, nice try, bitch. You're an absolute fool for letting me bring this woman into our home. Oh, my God. This is a disaster.
That's $5,600 I ever spent in my life.
You know, I had just pitched the idea to have Ileana sleep in the bed with us. I mean, we save money on heating and bedding costs. But Christy, my boring-ass cat lady wife, went and bought an RV for Ileana and the baby, as if that's going to stop my sexual deviant ass from getting some poot. Honey, where's my goddamn milkshake?
While we're doing this, think about some ground rules so we don't have any miscommunications between us.
That'd
You
be a good
mentioned
start.
about the house key the other day.
Yeah, I just
So
think
have you changed your mind? You still don't want her to have a key to the house?
I just think
at the
that for
beginning.
right now,
In the
I'm just
beginning,
not comfortable yet.
he made sure. He's like, you don't want her to have a key. All right, I'll make her sleep in the RV. She won't sleep in between us in bed. Yet. All right, honey, I won't force you to film us. When I try to get that blowy I jokingly talked about earlier in this video, I won't do yet.
How are you going to be with us spending time together alone?
Oh, Jesus, Lord.
Obviously, I've got to be
almighty.
appropriate.
That's
Do you? Are
That'd
you
be great.
projecting?
I most certainly am very, very concerned that I may become physically attracted to Ileana.
You were just moments ago, talking about how you call her daughter already, like she's your daughter now. The fuck is going on in your head, bro?
I have not thought of her as a beautiful woman. She is.
What is this dude talking about, dude? He's like, well, so far, she just looks like a bridge troll to me, so I'm, but with time, and this is delicate, so I'll choose my words carefully, I may begin to see her as a beautiful young woman. And if that does transpire, heaven forbid, I will immediately regret my decision to adopt her and renew my marriage vows with my beautiful cat-loving wife. And yeah, I'm kidding. I'm still gonna smash for sure. Yeah.
You're able to censor bleep stuff, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, swear warning.
One of the comments I've heard most is, what the f- is wrong with your husband?
Whoa.
And we're going to kill him. They want to just literally kill him.
No,
and
dead
I've not
ass.
said that to him out
we
loud.
want to end his life with a
They are
gun.
definitely
We
questioning
want
his
him to die.
motives.
That's
I stopped caring a
said
long
that to
time
me.
ago about what people thought about me. I'm happy with who I am. And, you don't like it, move on.
well said, Danny. Listen, if your wife's friends aren't comfortable with you coming up with an adoption ruse so you can slide into the pants of a 20-year-old, who needs them, right? You do you. I don't care what anybody thinks. You know what I mean? So the next several minutes, they just go back and forth about how they haven't heard from her. Their flight landed and they can't get a call from her. And it's this big whole lot of nothing because eventually she lands and here she is.
Where? I don't see
Through
anybody.
security right now.
Oh, that's her.
Yep, it is.
Yep. Yep.
It is. Hi.
That is a lot of mixed emotions streaming out of Sandy's eyes. Look at that. She just does not know how to feel. Joy, hatred, sadness, glee, hopelessness, just the full gamut of emotions streaming through her body right now.
We are so happy you're here. We didn't know if you were on the flight or not. We're like, we're just going to the airport. I was emotionally drained. I gotta get another hug. Oh my God.
But you drained something else before you got to the
Ileana
airport.
has entrusted me with her life. She traveled halfway across this world and
I'm finally gonna get some 20-year-old ass. It's been so long. Thank you, God.
she wants to be with me. Oh no, I got it all.
Are you sure?
This is what dads do.
Kind of weird wording on that, right? She wants to be with me. Like, wouldn't you say, like, she's happy to be with us or she wants to be with us? Kind of sounds like you just mail ordered a bride, not a daughter.
We take care of stuff.
I'm so glad you made it.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm feeling yet. I just don't know.
Oh, I can help you. Pain. You're feeling pain.
I'm very concerned. But Danny wanted this more than I've ever seen him want anything ever.
What? This is so what? Like, I'm making jokes about, like, this incredibly strange couple and this creepy dude. And, like, the whole narrative is around, like, well, can Danny control himself or is he going to try and fuck this young, vulnerable girl that we just saved from Austria? Like, it's so insane. This is the most unhealthy shit ever. And, like, above all, you got to be worried for this young girl. Like, does she know, like, she's coming into this situation where, like, he's on the fence about whether he's going to catch feelings? Like, this is fucking insane.
Before I saw them, I was not sure if they're gonna be there, to be honest. But when I saw them the first time, it was a really nice feeling, and to touch them, to know that they're real and not a scam or anything was...
Honestly, I don't know how this season's gonna progress, but it being a scam might end up being one of the least of your worries.
I decided to take matters in my own hands and find somebody online, because being on the street with a newborn is not an option for me.
Now, Liliana's here, like, kind of legitimizing it a bit. Like, you start to have empathy for her situation. She's from a place, underprivileged, had a rough upbringing, terrible parental situation. She's got a newborn on the way, living on the streets. Like, she's desperate for anything, right? And so that's, like, a view you can understand because we live in a very cruel world. And here we're on the other side of this thing. There's, like, Danny, like, in his tie-dye top, like, joking the whole episode about, like, trying to get her to blow her when she gets off the plane. Such a very strange and, like, unhealthy power dynamic with the potential for this to be, like, an incredibly sadistic type of situation if any of like the jokes actually come to fruition. And even weirder if A&E like use this dynamic of like him abusing this power of like the adoptive father to get in the pants of this young 20-year-old, if they use that dynamic to like drive viewers, which if we're being honest, like is probably why I'm into this, because it's so insane. So well played, A&E, but still fucked up, and I'm not proud of it, okay? I'm not proud that I'm into this because of that. Fuck.
Ileana needs me, and I couldn't be happier. I had to wait for my
This dude is
hug,
a fucking full-blown narcissist, dude.
I love her to death. I tell her that I love her.
Ileana needs me. Insane narcissist.
You know, there's different types of love, and it's an appropriate love.
Is it?
And, you know, I call her my daughter. I've been doing that since before she actually got here.
But like 8 seconds ago, you were just talking about how you don't know if you can trust yourself to not catch feelings for her. So which is it, dude? There's no like, there should be no gray area on this matter. It shouldn't be like, well, she's my daughter for now, but I mean, after the baby's born, she starts hitting the dumbbells, sheds a little baby weight, and like, I don't know, maybe we get a hot tub or we go have a beach day, and like, what do you know? We're smashing. Like, I don't know. Like, anything could happen. No, that's not how it works, you fucked up old idiot.
I got the coffee maker.
Thank you, baby.
I don't know how to use it, but I brought it up.
Now I get it. Out of everything I have seen so far, I finally get it. The cats, the cat hair everywhere, catnip, my wife licking fucking the feet of the cats because she's so obsessed with them. I can deal with that. But not knowing how to use a coffee maker? Are you fucking cardinal sin in a marriage.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome. How did you sleep last night?
I slept very good. How about you?
Weird dreams, but, you know, typical.
Was that like, what was that about? Why'd you have to say that? Weird dreams? But, you know, typical, huh? A little strange, weird. You showed up and I'm starting to dream a little weirder than normal. Everything about this dude doesn't smell right, you know what I'm saying? A lot of fish. This dude is full. I just smell a lot of fish on this dude. He's skeeving me out. Don't like him.
The first time me and Danny started to communicate was over social media. The other people on this adult adoption group on social media, their intentions is always questionable.
Imagine that. It's as if she doesn't know who Danny is and what he's been talking about the entirety of the beginning of this episode. I mean, this world is overflowing with creepy dudes, and being part of a social media group that's basically screaming, hey, I'm a vulnerable young girl, please save me, is like playing Russian roulette with what kind of creeps are going to come out of the woodwork. And hopefully Danny doesn't let us down. That's all I'm saying.
This feels as real can be. She's grateful. She's cute as the day is long. And I want her to go, that's my dad.
Yeah.
I like hugging on you, and you're awful sweet.
Dude, cringe. What? This dude, everything about this dude. He's so giddy. I like hugging on you, and you're awful sweet. Yeah. I hope you like me too. You need me. That's what I said there. You need me because I'm the man of this house. My wife don't got shit on me because I'm gonna keep adopting 20-year-olds. Fuck, I might wait till you're done. Sorry, I'll get to stop. I just can't. This is too much for me.
I've wanted a daughter for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, getting you here has been a real challenge between Christy and I.
At the beginning, Christy was very unsure about this whole situation because it was a Danny thing.
There's been a lot of very heated
Why?
discussions.
Do you know some of the reasons behind her hesitation?
The problem I think was just not knowing me, thinking maybe I'm a scam because it's not a normal thing. Adult adoption is not a normal thing that adults are looking for family all the time.
Yeah, Ileana, I don't want to be the one to break this to you, but I don't think it was you being a scam that is the biggest reservation for Christy.
If you're willing to share our marital problems, this would be a perfect place for you to do it.
Ooh, this is weird. First breakfast after being adopted by your new parents.
It doesn't do me any good to say anything. It's not fair to another human to bring them into a situation that's got issues.
Yeah, well, guess what, Christy? She might want to be privy to the information that Danny might have one too many Coors Lights and slide up into the RV while she's sleeping and try to play a little game of hide the sausage, okay? At the very least, let this girl get her license to carry or gift her a little bit of mace to keep in her purse or something. It's the least you could do for bringing her into this fucked up love triangle that she does not yet know is a love triangle.
I just need a moment.
Okay. Take your time. Do you want me to ask him to shut the camera down?
Nope.
Okay.
She's like, are there any flights back to Austria or? Fuck, you know what? Let me just finish these eggs and then I'll see how I can get. Let me get out of here though. Love the pensive music.
You need more coffee?
No, I'm good. I
No,
still
you
have
good?
like a half of a cup.
Okay. Got it. Okay.
The knock on the table. And that's it. Well, that was that was awkward. Well, there's going to be a whole ass season about this, and it just seems kind of fucked up on so many levels, but I am curious to see where it goes. I don't know. You guys got to let me know what you think about this show. Like, maybe we'll do a recap mid-season and at the end. Maybe I'll watch it on stream. I'm not sure yet. Watching it on stream might be fun, though, as the episodes come out, twitch.tv/LeonLush. But what a trip, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. You know I love you and appreciate you. If you could do me a favor and adopt a 20-year-old Austrian chick with daddy issues and then hip thrust that motherfucking like button, I'd appreciate it. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.